Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Cancerians and it's for the month of August, a little bit over 2025. My dear Cancer, this is a reading about every area of your life, which I call general reading. It means it doesn't concentrate on one area. It concentrates on everything you need to know. Every area of your life, from the heavens and the universe. Let's see what the messages are for you today, for August and a little bit over 2025. And I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. Let us begin by seeing what are two most important messages for all Cancerians. I do wish you the best of the best in everything you're doing. My best regards and wishes to you. I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you and my gratitude. That's what I meant to say. My gratitude to each and every one of you for supporting me, watching the videos. The more you watch, the more you support my health, and I'm very much in gratitude for that. Let us begin with two messages. I'll cut twice for all Cancerians, August onwards. Wow. Renewal of life, a new lease of life. This looks like to me that it is to do with partnerships. It could be connected to partnerships, but it is to do with a lot of rewards coming your way and being given what you want, what you need, a new chapter in your life, a major new chapter. And it is connected very much, I will say it again, in regard to partnerships. This is taking place very soon, I would say within September. From now to September. I'm doing this reading in July. I got number 2 here, which is connected to September. The next message for all Cancerians. Wow, family matters are going to be getting resolved. This is a family situation. It can also be in regard to business or family. You may go through a lot of changes, but in the process of these changes, a lot of healing is coming. Wow. You know, it's amazing family came for Cancer. Cancer is well known for family matters, nurturing Cancer. Let's have a look at one message from the heavens, either guidance or an answer to something that you've been wondering about, you've been thinking about, looking for an answer. The truth for all Cancerians. And the answer is yes. You got a clear yes. Without any doubt, yes. Wonderful. Okay. Let's put this away. We're going to take two more messages from another deck, cutting twice again for all Cancerians. Let's see what's going on. A renewal of life, a new lease of life, and yes, and resolutions and families. That's beautiful. The next one, we have the Ace of Cups, and this is a magnificent message. This is about the greatest gift from the heavens. You're receiving it very soon. This is about a windfall. This could be, what can I say? A windfall, a major amount of money, a big, large sum of money. It can be the beginning of happiness and love. This could be the beginning of the greatest love of all, one that leads to happy ever after. The Ace of Cups can be the greatest gift that gives you fulfillment in every area of your life. It has so many meanings. It depends which one is going to be yours. It depends what your needs are, my dear Cancer, but they will be met without a doubt. I just saw an earth energy here, but I'll continue. The Three of Cups. Wow, celebrations. Rejoicing, celebrating something magnificent. Together, these two united, I just feel like, you know, this could be a situation where that yes is here. Actually, I was going to see what you don't see coming. Let's have a look. Oh, you are leaving a situation that was very difficult, that you should have left some time ago. You're finally leaving it. But this is in connection to this yes, I'd say. You're getting a beautiful yes. And I don't know, this just looks amazing together. This yes, and you know, this could be you know, being granted something really amazing, like a big grant of some sort, that you're able to start something wonderful. All I know is that it's wonderful. There's renewal. There is finally being released for something that you were persevering, that you should have left some time ago. I'll have a look at the other card of what else was there that you were going through. Yes, you might have been dealing with someone like yourself, water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But I feel like, you know, it's a situation where you should have left some time ago, but you were not able to. Finally, you are able to go. And the reason you're able to go now is because there is renewal in your life. A new lease of life is beginning for you. So I feel like this could be a partnership, possibly. Now, let's take on two more messages from another deck. For all Cancerians, we're going to get it slowly and get into more information for Cancer. Wow, fulfillment and wishes, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about fulfillment and wishes. Your wishes coming true and giving you that incredible fulfillment that you truly deserve. And have a look at this again. You see how united these cards are together. Look at this. You're celebrating something magnificent. Your wishes and dreams are coming true. It's just miraculous what I'm seeing here. Absolutely incredible. This is, I don't know, it's really bizarre. I'll put it over here and the ace goes there. Okay, so that's magnificent. And then we've got this. Now we're going to take one more card and see what else. Wishes and fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Absolute dreams come true. Wow. Okay, the Eight of Wands. This shows that there is going to be information, news coming to you. This is coming very quickly, more earlier than you anticipated, but you need to act quickly. You need to take advantage of this opportunity quickly. There is an opportunity and there is a resolution. So there's going to be something that will resolve your current problem and put an end to some sort of a problem. And then it's going to give you a situation where you are going to grab a great opportunity, but you need to take action quickly. This needs action very quickly. Maybe it's that what's coming is giving you this to celebrate, whatever is coming from here. All right, so let's have a look at further. I feel like this is to do with some sort of foundation, some sort of dreams come true again. I just saw the Four of Wands, that's why I'm saying this. Maybe the Four of Wands will come up here. Well, let's just see. Now I'm going to cut once only for all Cancer. Let's see. We got the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is all about a suffocating chapter is ending. Something that was too much for you. You were struggling a lot in. This chapter is ending, my dear Cancer. You are going to be so rewarded after this. And talking about rewards, oh my God, the Ten of Pentacles, wealth to the highest degree. The Ten of Pentacles is legacy, generations of wealth. It's really like millions, a lot of money, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars coming your way. This could be a windfall. This could be the reason that you're celebrating. It can be a windfall. See the Ace of Cups now here. It might play the role of a windfall. I'll just put it over here. It could be a windfall that you are getting the Ten of Pentacles. So wealth to the highest level and degree. My goodness gracious. This is just incredible. Absolutely enormous amount of money coming to you. Where you are going to be leaving legacies. Where you will be celebrating. Where you'll be able to do everything you want. Pay off all your debts. Be free from everything. This could be connected to this opportunity, possibly, but this is a lot of money, a grand amount of money. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, which shows there is conflict. There is a situation that's conflicting, causing a lot of problems. This is an area of your life where it's coming to an end. There's just too many disagreements with something, with someone. This is probably the chapter that's ending. We have the Two of Pentacles, your choice. You have a choice between two paths or two situations. Very soon the money comes, and this is the money. The money comes and helps you make the right choice, the right decision. And it's going to resolve the problem. There's news or money coming to you to resolve this problem once and for all, and then you'll know exactly where you stand. And if you want to go somewhere, you want to do something, finally you'll be able to take action, and you are going to be celebrating this action. Because this wealth is going to resolve even your decision making in between situations where you are torn between whether you should or not. This is going to give you an absolute abundance to be able to be free and to be able to move the way you want without any hesitations, without any problems. This is incredible. Okay. So we have this. Now, finally, one more. And the final one shows the Tower. And the Tower shows that there will be the removal of a situation from your life. Someone or a situation will be removed completely from your life so that you are able to renew and start fresh to a new chapter. You are leaving. This Eight of Cups shows you are leaving a situation behind. You're absolutely leaving sadly. You're not happy. You're leaving in search of happiness. And the Seven of Cups shows a great opportunity of fulfillment is coming right after leaving. So that is great news. But the removal of this chapter that was very suffocating, that you were used to and you became used to it, you had no choice, is ending. You are destined to be more happy. That's for sure. You are destined for happiness. You are destined for renewal. You are destined for compensation, for a better life. Let's take on 2 messages from this deck and see what else for my dear Cancer. Oh, look at that. How easy they came out. Beautiful. Okay, so what have we got here? Oh my God, we have a windfall. This cup, this award is to do with winning money. I'll just put it here so you can read it. Winning money. As you can see, winning money. The award is about winning money. It could be a windfall, like I said, with all the money and all the recognition and all the power and all the glory here with all the money. It looks to me there is a grand possibility of a windfall. An absolute possibility of a windfall. Big time. So play the lotto or the lottery. Very important. Play something. Have a look at your money reading. And the August one, I'm sure something would be there for you, my dear Cancer. A lot of money is coming. Okay, so now we move on to the more information. It says you're being paid off for all your efforts. All the efforts that you put here, you have been struggling, killing yourself for some time, doing hard work and persevering and putting up with a lot of injustices. It is for this suffocation that you've gone through. You are going to be rewarded. The heavens are going to reward you. Big amounts of money are coming for your effort. You are going to be recognized. All your hard work is going to be recognized. There's going to be advancement in your career. There's professional work and fame. For some of you are going to be famous. So that is great news. And of course, the candle, which is really wonderful. This is about manifesting money. Money coming in like your dreams come true. Taking action, ambition, manifesting money. Just so you know, manifesting money is there. It looks like to me that there is management situations. You will be high ranked. There's high ranking. There is visibility. Everything is clear to you. You're able to move forward without hesitation. And there may be situations to do with athletics. I don't know how that comes in, but it's part of that deal. I've got to talk about it. We're going to take 2 messages from this deck. The first one. One for all Cancer. Okay, we got the first one. The second one I'm going to get from the other part of this, because I've divided them into 2 so that I can deal with them. The elastic just broke. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's have a look at the second one. One more message here for all Cancerians. Just one. And there it is. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a month of September. Bear with me, my dear viewers. I just put a proper hold to these cards. Okay, so we've got September. September is going to be spectacular for you. September is going to give you your heart's desire. September is really amazing. Remember that. It can also be connected to someone that might be Virgo. They might have Virgo or Libra in them. But I truly feel, those Cancerians, those of you who have got Virgo and you might be dealing with someone, I feel like September is going to be the end of this chapter, this upheaval, this chapter being removed, and you're moving towards a new lease of life. That's all happening in September. Now, where are my glasses? Here we go. Especially for those of you who are Cancerian Gemini. If you are Cancerian Gemini, you can have a look at you can look at the Gemini reading, because Cancer Gemini, this is very similar to what's happening to Gemini. They are in the process of leaving a chapter, a very old chapter that's been too much, and moving to a better position. The frying pan, you got to be very cautious in your actions. Troubles or accusations are possible. There could be a little bit of a battle. Don't forget, we have got the 5 of Wands, which means there is going to be some sort of conflict. As you're ending this chapter, it's not going to be easy. There could be even a crisis. You've got to be very careful. You don't lose your temper, that you are calm and vigilant, and know that this is the end of an old chapter that was horrific, that was very difficult. You're moving to an amazing life, to an incredible life. So be happy so that you can be strong and not get too angry when something is coming to an end. That's very important, okay? So that's that one. Now, there may be 2 more messages before I continue on. Yes. 2 more messages from another deck, and then I'll clarify the cards. Let's have a look for all Cancerians. 2 messages. Okay, we got 1. Okay, before your wishes come true, I feel like there could be some. Okay, I'll cut it. Truthful Cancer. Here we go. That's better. All right, let's have a look. I just don't like the Anub. I'll just have a look. Maybe I'm wrong. Bear with me. Glasses on. Yes, the Amut is the one that I don't like. This is about devastation. That's why I don't like this card. Devastation is very much connected to... Okay, I'll tell you what it is. You are going to be going through some sort of... There is some sort of disruption and collapse in your life. And I feel like every time a chapter comes to an end with the Ten of Wands, when a chapter comes to an end, I'll hold that up so you can understand, that whenever a chapter comes to an end, there is always upheaval, there's trouble, there's problems. But ultimately, you need to know so that you don't get too upset, so that you understand why it's happening. Something that you have accepted in your life that's been holding you back is being removed. You deserve better. You're supposed to be getting what you need. You haven't got what you need. You've been just putting up with what is around you. Now the heavens want to reward you. They want to start a new chapter with you. They want to give you a lot of money. They want to make your wishes come true. They want you to be in a celebratory situation. They want you to be happy. They're removing you from a situation where you're not happy. They're taking you away from that. So in the process of that, in the process of this, and wishes come true, which is great, for them to give you any renewal or wishes come true, you have to be removed from a chapter that's very overwhelming. In order for that to happen, there is going to be upheaval, there is going to be a crisis, there's going to be removing you with maybe some devastation, some conflict, some anger. Maybe you have to cancel a lease that you want to leave where you're living. Maybe you are leaving your job with devastation without giving notice, so there'll be anger, and it's that kind of a thing. But remember, my dear Cancer, whatever is happening for your highest good. You are getting exactly what you need. You are transcended to high levels of life. Your life is going to be escalating and ranking up after this upheaval. So whatever happens, let it happen. And remember, don't be angry. It's happening. Even if you... Okay, this is another important one I'll tell you. Let's say you are destined to leave your job. Let's say you're working for someone that is very... What's the word I can use? Someone that's very... not selfish, unappreciative of you. Let's say, put it that way. Let's say they're very unappreciative. They don't appreciate all your efforts, right? And they don't do the justice by you. This is just an example. And the heavens want to move you somewhere really wonderful. They want to give you a lot of money where you can buy your own business, have your own little office or shop or whatever. This is what they want to do for you. Maybe it's been your dream always to own a shop. That's just an example. And you are working for a boss that you can't stand. They don't like you. They keep abusing you. They're taking your rights away. You're suffocating. They give you too much work. Let's just say this is just an example. And then what happens all of a sudden in the heavens, the time is right now for you that you pass this karmic chapter and you're suffocating. You can't handle anymore and they want to remove you. So what they will do is cause trouble, of course, not the gods, but the heavens. I mean, that's how the system works. There'll be trouble. Your boss will accuse you of something. They'll say it's all your fault when it's not. And, and you'll be so angry to the point where not do any damage, not to abuse anyone, just to leave. You probably won't give notice. You might leave them in the cold without you and you're leaving. And then money comes and you're upgraded to a better life, to a much more wonderful job, your own business. You're celebrating something magnificent here. So my dear Cancer, the worst of the worst that might happen, it's happening to uplift you to higher levels. It's to rank you up to somewhere high. So whatever you do, don't lose your temper. And if you do lose your temper, you leave. Don't abuse, don't become physical or anyway. Just be aware of this. Know that whatever bad happens, it's happening to get you to the highest level of happiness and wishes come true. That's where you're getting at. But to get you out, it's not easy. There is conflict. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now let's have a look at the second Egyptian gods. Okay, there is going to be passion, absolute passion and freedom. You are going to be feeling so free and so happy and so excited and free from a toxic situation. A very toxic situation ends. Where should I put this? I'll put it over here. Okay. So absolutely wonderful. I love that for you. Should be over here maybe. There. All right. Now that we established that, we're going to now do some research. Let's have a look. The first thing I saw was the Eight of Wands. I have to show you this at the end of the deck. I should have shown it. That's the Eight of Wands over here. In fact, I won't take it out because it might come up. The Eight of Wands is where I said to you, news is coming and you're able... Oh, wow, wait a minute. The truth keeps opening up as I'm shuffling. Oh, my God. Wow, look at this. I can't believe it. When I was looking at the conflict, right? Look, at the conflict and the upheaval and this tower where something's collapsing, and the end of this chapter, these three cards are united. They're all the same meaning, same story. Something ending, conflict, and this situation has to be removed. When I was looking at them, I got three cards. They came out, and look what they are. I'll explain them to you. We have the Four of Cups. Where you are now, you're very unhappy. You're very dissatisfied. You're not happy at all. In fact, you are feeling distorted. You're feeling sad. You're not seeing any possible happiness where you are, any possible to rectify. There's no resolutions. So that's why this is ending. That's number one. Okay, number two. There's a lot of revelations that are going to be revealing, a lot of secrets, a lot of truths are going to come out to show you that where you're at now is very, very hard place. You're at a very hard place and you deserve better. So the moon illuminates your path to see what's around you, how much better you can be in a better position. It makes you wake up. It's a clarity card where it shows you all the truth that's been hidden or the truth that you have been closing your eyes to. So it's going to open your eyes and show you that there should be some sort of a change. There should be some sort of finally, you'll be able to see that there is a better path for you. And it seems to me like some of you, where you're not happy with your work, you want your own business, or you might be offered to work with others in teamwork and business. I feel like there's a business here. The Three of Pentacles is alliance, it's business, it's profits made in business. So I feel like that's what's happening. That seems to be the situation where you've wanted to leave some time ago, but you've been holding back. You are destined for something else. And this is a chapter ending. It was a karmic chapter that served its purpose. It's been so long and now it's over. Absolutely over. And there's been a lot of painful, hurtful truth that you've been putting up with. Let's move on to the next level, the Ace of Cups, and see what the Ace of Cups is going to do for all Cancerians. Wow, that's amazing. It's going to help you see, have the clarity, the power of clarity to see how to move forward. There is someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This person is going to be very supportive, and you're starting something fresh and starting, maybe, this is just maybe. Some of you could be either, this is really incredible. Okay, what I just got now, I got it like out of nowhere. Some of you are leaving a hectic situation, getting rid of this hectic situation and moving forward in a new beginning with two people. These two people are air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Now, there's two concepts here, two factors. Some of you are leaving behind fire and air energy. Some of you are moving in. Because we've got the Ace of Swords, it shows that you have the clarity, the power to know that it's better for you to be working with these two people in business, united, or move in with them. If it's movement, if it's not a business, you're moving in with them. These people are going to be more, you'll be more in tune together. You'll be more happier with these two people starting a business or living together or something better than where you were for sure. And you are going to have a great victory. Great victory is yours. A new beginning that brings you truth and clarity and freedom and victory. That's what's coming. Wow. I feel like sometimes this could be family because the Three of Pentacles is business, starting your own business, and it can also be family. You could be having business with family. Oh my God, business with family. Maybe you're having a business and family, somebody that's air energy and fire. That could be also a possibility. But ultimately what you don't see happening is your injustice and celebrations. Look at that. Oh my God. Celebrations. That's this card here. I'll just put it over here so you can see celebration. The Nine of Cups, which is this card here. Nine of Cups. So that you understand fulfillment and wishes come true. That's this card here. So you're getting your wishes come true and fulfillment. Okay, let me just put it back properly, and you see it that way. And then you got the Ace of Cups, and Justice is going to be yours. You could be dealing with a Libra. Now, this person could be a Libra, because we've got air energy, could be a Libra with another partner, maybe that's Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Okay, fire energy. So I feel like you're starting fresh with a business or something with these people, and you are going to be victorious. There's great victory for you, so you know. 100% victory. Now, let's move on to the next level. And your wishes come true. Let's have a look at the wishes come true. Wow, wow. You're relocating, you're moving. And all your dreams are coming true. This is extreme luck on your side. This is destiny taking you to the next level. The destiny is the one that's relocating you to a better place, a better life, more fortune, more happiness, more excitement coming your way. Wow. There is an Aries that you might be leaving behind. You might have been working with someone that was Aries. That this is the second time I'm seeing this card, so I'm going to take it. Yes. Okay, this Aries, it's a situation where you should have left some time ago. This is the Five of Swords here. Remember what you don't, not what you don't see. This was part of the part that fell. It shows to me that you were supposed to leave this situation a long time ago. And this person that you're dealing with, that was a little bit complicated, had Aries in them. Okay, remember that. So you are destined to relocate, to start fresh, and have a great future with a lot of luck. Extreme luck with the Wheel of Fortune. And guess what? Luck and abundance, fortune and luck. So relocation is going to bring you all that. You got to remember this. And that's why we've got here passion. You are going to be so excited with what's happening. You are going to be celebrating all of this. And you are going to be feeling so happy and abundant in so many ways with all of this that's taking place for you. My dear Cancer, you are going to be in awe. Absolutely very happy as to where you're reaching. This is magnificent. I'll put that one back there. And this here. Okay, now let's move on to the next level, and we're going to do the celebration. Now let's have a look at the celebration, then I'll do the Eight of Wands. You're celebrating because you're not alone. There's someone supporting you. This is a water energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces is going to be alongside you, and I feel like there's a lot of rewards coming your way. I feel like you are united with someone. You're healing together, working well together, hand in hand, someone wonderful. You're not alone, and I feel like this person could have strong water energy in them. We'll find out at the end of the reading. You are destined for fame, recognition, and rewards. Great victory awaits you again. Great victory. That is great news. I'll put these at the bottom here. Okay. Now, again, I will put this up because I just felt like you need to know this again. You are destined for an award. You are destined for big money. And with this card here, it shows that there is a lot of abundance coming your way. It also shows there could be a windfall because of this, because of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune can very easily be abundance. How can I put it so that the cup shows? Okay, I'll put this here, and there we go. So you are destined for a great windfall. You are destined for celebrations. There is so much passion in what's coming. There's a lot of happiness. There's the greatest gift from the heavens. There is so much for you. It's just miraculous what's happening. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely amazing what is coming. Just incredible, truly. I'm just, I'm in awe for you, really. The change that's coming is just going to be spectacular. The celebrations are overwhelming. I'll just put the celebrations in connection to the celebrations. We got them twice. In fact, let me hold that up for you. Twice celebrations with the Golden Cup winning money. Have a look. Celebrations. Do you see that? Isn't that incredible? Isn't this magnificent? Both of these together. Okay, so we've worked that out. We understand the celebration. Now, the Eight of Wands. What is this great news that's coming where it resolves a problem for you, and also you need to take action quickly? What is that all about? It's a new beginning, a new passion. It is connected to someone that is fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Either one. It's a new beginning, someone new entering your life, or you're starting something new with someone that is fire energy. Like I talked before, that fire energy could have been connected to an air energy. A new passion begins that's going to expand and expand and become spectacular. Your life is changing. You are destined to live a life of wealth and abundance. There is someone, Sagittarius. Now I know it for sure. This is the card of Sagittarian. I always connect this to Sagittarian. There is someone that's very supportive, and they're Sagittarius. It could be a family member. The Nine of Pentacles shows a life of wealth and abundance is destined for you. That's why you've got this. This is the reason you've got this. And that's why you are celebrating. Because a life of wealth and abundance is destined for you. And that is worth celebrating. This is really worth celebrating, to live a life of wealth and abundance. And free from all debts, worries, all kind of situations. You'll be free. Okay, enough is enough. I've talked too much about everything. Let's move on to the next level. I'm going slow, but I can't talk very fast. Let's see what else you need to know. Wow, wedding. This is about marriage. This is a situation involving marriage or living situation. You might be moving in with someone, as in teamwork, or lovers or partners. It could be also uniting in business together. Could be moving in with family members who are married. That is all possible, but it's a situation involving marriage. So that's that one. The second one, some of you are getting engaged or getting married also, or moving in with someone. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. And that is great. The Wheel of Fortune could do anything. It is possible. Let's take on one more message from this deck. Remember, September is going to be really big for you, really major. And this one is sticking out. Let's see what it says. It says romance, Cupid. Oh, it's falling in love. That's why there's marriage. Cupid. It says Cupid is all about the god of love. That's what Cupid is the god of love. And the arrow is about to strike. You are about to fall in love. And possibly this is going to be a happy ever after, or, like marriage situation. Now let's have a look at who these people are. The people that are in your life, the people that you are overwhelmed with, dealing with, this could be part of your wish to be with your soulmate. Let's have a look. Who are the people that you are dealing with on a high level? The ones that you're leaving behind, the ones that are coming, the ones that are family or best friends that you're dealing with on a grand scale in August onwards. Speed of light, I'm talking, my God. Let's see their star signs. Okay, so we got Sagittarius. That was the first one that fell. Capricorn second. Remember I said Sagittarius? When I held this up, I said there's fire energy, and now I know it's Sagittarius. Okay, well, Sagittarius is the strongest there. The Truth, there's another one that's coming. Pisces is another one. Capricorn is another one. So the water energy we were talking about, I said water, 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 and I was talking about this water energy, like a connected to a soulmate connection. That's or even water energy. Someone that was very supportive in regard to being hand in hand working together. So there's Pisces, there's Sagittarius, and there's Capricorn. Let's go further. We need a little bit more. What doubles and triples? Oh my God. Talking about double and triple. There is an earth energy and there is Virgo. Double Virgo has come up. Okay. You need earth more than anybody else, even though fire is priority. Sagittarius. Water blends with you beautifully. We've got air energy. Aquarius. Not very important for you. But it could be family or friend. Like it's not a relationship that's long. Unless it's just family situation with Aquarius. We got Leo, fire, next to Sagittarius. The Truth for all Cancerians. Okay, so we got Leo twice. We got Sagittarius twice, Jupiter the ruler. And we got Scorpio with the water energy. Let's see what else. Who are the main ones that you are dealing with? Gemini. I'll put that with Uranus, with Aquarius. Okay, and this, okay, these. We got Aries, fire, goes with Leo. Sagittarius again, Capricorn. So we got 3 Sagittarius. I was right about Sagittarius. Okay, we got Venus, which is the ruler of Libra and Taurus. And then we've got Neptune, which is Pisces. And 1 or 2 more, and then we're done. This has stepped out. This is Aries, fire. We'll put it with fire. And I need just 1 more. Maybe 1 more. That's enough. Enough is enough. We'll work with what we have. Right, the final one is Libra, which is connected to, you might be dealing with Taurus Libra here, because we got Libra Taurus. So this is the air energy. Now Libra Taurus would go spectacular with you. Why? Because all water energy needs earth. And this Taurus has got Libra in them, which gives them balance. Air doesn't do well with you, and Libra is air. But because it's sitting with Taurus, it is a certain equilibrium that causes some sort of peaceful, harmonious situation. Where if you are dealing with Gemini or Aquarius air energy, it doesn't go too well in a relationship or in a family situation where it's long term. But it can work. If you have a friend, like a friendship, it might last, especially if they've got earth energy in them, the Aquarius or Gemini. So that explains that part. The most important factor for you to thrive, my dear Cancer, is, I'll tell you what it is. What makes you thrive in this world is earth and fire. They're the priority. So in earth and fire, let's talk about the number one that fell both at the same time was Virgo. This is earth, very strong. And then you got Capricorn, very strong. So earth energy is there, very strong. But the most important one is the Sagittarius. Sagittarius is going to be your back. This is someone that really is going to be very supportive. Very supportive and uplifting you to the next level. Whether it's going to be business together, live-in together, it's someone that's, you know, like family, very giving, very loving, or even a partner that's going to be like a soulmate. So Sagittarius number one in fire energy. Then we've got Leo. I think Leo is twice. We've got Leo. Some of you, the majority will be dealing with Sagittarius. Second ranking is Leo. And then you've got Aries. Okay. So that's the fire energy. Now, talking about Aries, because I saw Aries being in the negative. I saw in the negative. So the Aries here is someone that you might be having complications with. Some of you might be dealing with a boss that is a little bit they expect too much, or they might be very erratic in their actions, or they might be very difficult to be around them. You have to be on eggshells. That's what I saw with the energy of Aries that was here. So that's not the fire energy. That is the fire energy. That's number one is Sagittarius, and second is Leo. You need fire to thrive, to be able to be versatile. For foundations, you need earth, and you got Virgo here, strong Virgo, and then Capricorn comes second. Okay. Now the other earth energy is Taurus. You got Taurus, and you got Taurus Libra. This is also very important because you got the earth energy there very strong. So that explains that. You might be dealing with someone that is also what's the other one? Oh yes, water. Water energy, we got the strongest here, Pisces. So the majority of you are dealing with Pisces, and some of you are dealing with Scorpio. Scorpio could be a family member also. Pisces could be a family member. Leo could be a family member also, possibly. And Sagittarius could be a family member. My dear Cancer, I feel like the heavens are going to give you a soulmate. I really strongly believe that, because we're seeing like a situation where marriage or something is there. And I feel like very strong earth energy is there. Very strong water energy like yourself. Pisces being number one, perhaps. I also feel like very strong Sagittarius number one, fire, that gives you the warmth. And then you've got the earth. I feel like Virgo is going to be either Virgo or Capricorn. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about these signs and how they connect with you. The more you talk about it in the comment section, I see that the whole community gets involved and everybody's talking who this is and who that is. And I love to see that, because that puts all the points together. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Do give me a thumbs up. Please see the video till the end. Support me in watching 1 or 2 or 3, if you can, videos per week in support of my health. It means a lot to me just to have those views, extra views. If you would like to do it, I'm in gratitude if you do consider it. My best wishes to all of you. Forgive me for not being able to do readings. I have explained it before. I'm getting these constant letters about video. I cannot do personal readings like I used to years ago, simply because of my breathing. It just won't allow it. I can only do the bare minimum that I'm able to provide for free. That's all I can do on this channel. And maybe if I feel better, if my viewers go high to the point where I don't have to do so many videos, that way I'll have more breathing space, and then I'll start doing one-on-one reading, because I still love opening the WhatsApp and talking to you face to face and doing the readings and helping as many people as I can. That's my passion, my absolute passion in this world, to be able to help as many people as I can. But God willing, if I'm granted the breathing that I need, the extra oxygen that I need, the power, because I do all these readings with a lot of passion, and it takes a lot out of my chest, my respiratory system. And that's why, because I was not getting enough viewers, I was doing so many videos, and that took a chunk out of my breathing system. And that's why I always ask you to be watching videos. The more you watch it, the more you support me. The reason being, I never got my justice in the right amount of views. I was always lacking, still am lacking, and I can't wait for that to be fulfilled. That's not your problem. I just let you know this so that you can understand why I can't do more than I'm doing, not capable of doing personal readings. But maybe one day, if I feel better and I am feeling much more stronger and I get the views that I need, then by all means I will do personal readings. So I love doing personal readings. My dear viewers, I wish you the best of the best in everything that's coming. Your life is changing dramatically, and you're reaching to levels beyond your expectation today. You can't imagine where you're heading. Just wait and see. September will mark the beginning of what I'm talking about. Mark my words. And September's there. Oh my God, it was already in the cards, and now there it is there, September. So you can see it. And Cupid, the god of love, is going to be striking. Prepare to fall in love, head over heels. Not to mention the money, the celebrations, the life of wealth and abundance. All of it is here for you, and the great renewal that's coming. My best wishes, sincere blessings to each and every one of you. Peace, love, and harmony. Namaste.